We've been really interested in trying to understand granular information about the real world emissions of the vehicle fleet. And one of the tools that's come to our attention is remote sensing. There's been a lot of remote sensing data collected in Europe. This data can be used to give us a very good picture of the real world emissions of the vehicles that are really on the road. This chart shows actually 17 different manufacturers in Europe, and it shows the average emissions for all of the diesel vehicles they're selling and all of the petrol vehicles they're selling. What you can see is that all of the diesels are over to well over the expected limits for Euro 6, whereas the petrol vehicles, some are slightly over, but they're all pretty close or even under in some cases the NOx emissions limit. It's hard to really say why there's such a big difference between sort of the worst manufacturers and the best manufacturers in terms of diesel NOx emissions for new vehicles. This has to do with decisions that are made in the company on how tightly they're going to control their emissions outside of the conditions of the type approval test. What I would use this data for would be like, look, what vehicles start at the kind of the left side of the chart and say, like, here are the highest emitting diesels. Maybe we want to pick a few out and do some more extensive testing on them and figure out why these emissions are so high.